first thing I'd like to talk about is, as Chuck said very eloquently, is the transition to this new form of government. A lot of people out there are kind of wondering, what's going to happen? Some people out there want it to fail. Some people want to see it succeed. Well, I think for the sake of Jefferson County, it has to make it. It's here to stay. It's not going to go anywhere. We're not going to go back to the old type of government. So I think what we have to do is we have to embrace it. So last November, the voters elected the first 7-member county council to serve as our legislative branch. Although for the last 2 years, Jefferson County has had a county council and county executive, but these posts were held by the same individuals who were previously the county commissioners. That would have been Chuck Banks, Pat Lampy, and Ed Kemp. Today, the executive and the council are completely separate, with different individuals serving in each post. The 7 members of the county council and I are working together to complete the implementation of the Home Rule Charter. Much of the first year that we will be working will be to devote and developing processes and procedures to make this new government structure effective, efficient, transparent, and responsive to the needs of our citizens. We have already held 2 council meetings, which are, by the way, the second and fourth Mondays of each month, and have made great strides in this area. The second thing I'd like to talk about is the public engagement in the legislative process. I want to encourage all of them, and I mean all of them, to get involved in our discussion about the issues that are important to the people of Jefferson County. There are a number of hot-button issues that will be addressed this year. I am convinced of that. Issues like red light cameras, changes to the county building codes, and the development of a strategic plan for the county. I want to encourage all of you to participate in the public discussions that are going to be scheduled. There is no easy answers, and the council and I look forward to hearing your opinions and recommendations. We have scheduled several hearings in the upcoming weeks to hear public comments on whether red light cameras should be installed or not, and other public hearings on other issues that will be held later this year. As you see out in the hallway, if you didn't get a chance, the river ports. Call them Mississippi river ports because that's where they'll be. After 25 years of effort, the dream of a world-class port is finally becoming a reality. With the completion of the Phase 1 study last year and the draft of the Phase 2 study in hand, the blueprint for the initial 3 sites, Peebly, Herculaneum, and Kansas City, has shown us a vision of what is actually possible. The hard work and cooperation between the Jefferson County Port Authority, county government, the municipalities, local businesses, citizens, and other stakeholders has resulted in an unprecedented opportunity for Jefferson County. It is estimated that approximately 9,500 jobs will be created as a result of port construction, operation, and business development in the port district. I am working with the County Council and several groups to ensure that the new world-class production technology developed by Joe Run in the processing of lead will be located in Herculaneum. Joe Run will be an important customer for the Herculaneum port. I'd like to stop here and say I'd like to acknowledge the work that Chuck Banks has done on this, along with Mr. Lampy and Mr. Kim. I believe that their hard work is going to bring this to fruition, and I pray every day that we get a call from Herculaneum that they're going to keep their plan here in Jefferson County. Other opportunities on the horizon are strategic metal production and refinement, which has been dominated by China and is the core of most of our advanced 21st century technology, which would put Jefferson County on the world stage. It is plain to see that a port can be more than a bulk material handling facility, but even these types of operations will expand with the completion and the widening of the Panama Canal. Our location on the Mississippi River will become a prime location for containerized shipping in the Midwest. Our next step in this is to secure the funding to make this vision a reality. Another issue I'd like to address, or that will be addressed in 2011, is the introduction of a merit system for the Jefferson County employees. Last year, the Merit System Commission was appointed to draft the details of the merit program that will provide Jefferson County employees more stability and equity in work assignments and pay. The Commission has been meeting regularly, and I expect to see the reports in the coming months. The charter requires that the County Council has to approve this merit system and be implemented by July 1st of this year. I look forward to implementing the new program and to see how it changes our local government. It's no secret that jobs are essential to the stability of our residents, families, and communities. For this reason, job creation and retention is job one for this administration. Missouri has a 9.5% unemployment rate statewide. Jefferson County, as of I believe last month, had a 9.3 unemployment rate, and I was told today that by Mr. Herman that it actually went up to 10%. Well, this actually has to stop, and we need to see a reduction in it. Although this is slightly better than the state average, the old number, having nearly 1 out of 10 workers unemployed is just not acceptable. That is why we have all been working to continue to encourage major employers like NORA to continue employing our local workforce. That is why the Mississippi River ports are so important to our future. That is why we must support the efforts of Jefferson Regional Medical Center. Blake Temple, thanks for being here. And Jefferson College, Ray Kaminsky, thanks for being here. In creating more jobs and training future workers in our county. That is why I want to work with the County Council to expand the Buy Local program and include a Hire Local program so we can encourage more employment of local businesses and local employees in Jefferson County to come here. In closing, I'd like to say a couple of things. This is not on my notes, this is just me. I'm just an eternal optimist. And, you know, I see the future of Jefferson County a lot different. We see a lot of people that are losing their homes, a lot of people losing their jobs, but I just believe that the best days are still yet ahead. You know, Mr. Lampy, Mr. Kemp, and Mr. Banks took us through a pretty tough stretch of time. 4 years, the economy was tough. They had to make some tough decisions over those 4 years, and I applaud them for what they've done. The budget looks good. Sales tax is holding pretty steady, and I just believe that like again, our greater days are yet ahead. In closing, I'd like to say that I am very humbled and I'm very honored to be chosen by the voters of this county to serve in such a historic time. I want to leave you with a quote which applies to Jefferson County today, as well as it did at the time that our great nation was founded. This was George Washington's letter to John Augustine, dated May 31st, 1776, quite a few years ago. It says, to form a new government requires infinite care and unbounded attention, for if the foundation is badly laid, the superstructure must be bad. So we need to lay a good foundation for those that are going to be coming after us. These young kids that are over here at Antonia Middle School, they're the future. We're just getting them to the point where they can take over. Those who have been elected with me to lay the foundation of this charter government don't take this responsibility lightly. I'm proud to serve alongside with them as we begin this new chapter for our county. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for coming out. And may God bless Jefferson County. Thank you.